Good morning, my lovelies. Good morning, you lot. Good morning, sheepies. Well, the sun is shining here in the peak, and I hope the sun is also shining on your upturned rosy apple cheeks wherever you are. Rather lovely, isn't it? Hellish windy, but rather lovely. And today I am doing what many of you know is one of my least favourite things. I'm going into town. Hate that. But I'm going to try and make it bearable, my lovelies. Two things. One is I am going to nip in to a discount bookshop. Oh, wonderful things they are. And the other thing is, on the way back, I'm going to nip into Morrison's and buy Maurice, the third delicious monster houseplant for the currently empty third pot. So that's called making the best of a bad situation, I believe. I love this little area here. Lovely little village church on the left with a nice lich gate. Oh, nice Ferrari. Of course, the fact that you will see huge, magnificently impressive churches in tiny little villages kind of tells you that that the church was either seen as or considered itself to be far too important back in the day. I mean, how do you justify in a tiny little place spending an absolute fortune on religious magnificence? And you can bet your bottom dollar that the money for it came from the people. Doesn't come. The church isn't. Oh, hello, big bus. The church isn't a money-making enterprise in the sense that it creates wealth through industry or anything like that. It creates wealth through the people, from passing a pot around on a Sunday or telling them that they'll go to hell if they don't donate 100 quid for the church roof. Might seem odd that I would say such things when I'm a reverend minister of the church myself, but there are different churches, aren't there? And my own church, we don't have physical churches in the same way that ministers don't receive a stipend or a wage. In other words, bloody hell, half that tree just fell off. Because we believe that any money that comes our way should be sent where it's needed or given to the people where it's needed. It shouldn't be spent on needlessly opulent buildings, and it certainly shouldn't be spent lining the pockets of the officers of the church, so to speak. Oh, look at me getting all political. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? You know I love a tree tunnel. Oh, I have a question for you. Because I mentioned it in yesterday's video, this morning I watched on YouTube, or listened to, John Shuttleworth and I said that it was called the Christ Tram Museum. It's not. It's called Dandelion and Burdock, the song that mentions the Christ Tram Museum. But it also mentions a jasper, or a wasp, that stung poor Ian. And does anybody happen to know, save me Googling it, why is a wasp called a jasper? I remember when I was a kid that we called wasps jaspers. I just wondered why. Is it rhyming slang or? Anyway, here we are. Chesterfield town centre. Famous for the crooked spire, of course. Okay, darlings, scroll forward a couple of hours and business in town completed. There is the crooked spire. It's what time is it now? Oh, heading towards 1 o'clock. Time to get home, finish editing the video, get that uploaded, get some lunch, all of that kind of good stuff. But we are going to go via Morrison's, so I can hopefully pick up Maurice and reunite him with Barry and Robin. God, I hate towns. I hate traffic. Oh, absolutely hellish. Oh, the sun has come back out a bit. That's nice. Right, anyway, here we are approaching Morrison's. Oh, something else I hate, supermarkets during the day when they're full of other people. I don't mind them at kind of 9 o'clock at night when they're quite empty. Don't care for them so much in the middle of the day when the car park's full to overflowing. Tractor! Oh, it's only a picture of a tractor, but it still counts. Right, where can we park? Let's have a look up here. Oh, we can shove it up here, look. That'll be okay. Pop it in here. There we go. Happy days? Right, well, I'm not going to be long. I'm just going to whiz in, get the plant, get out. Get in and out without them even noticing. That's my motto. See you in a minute. And I'm back. Well, that was a great success. Great success. I got my delicious monster plant, Maurice, £2.50, and I got oh God, I hate car parks. Come on. Oh, don't just stop there. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh. People who can't park, they're just not very good at controlling a car. And they insist. You know, if you can't park a car, then drive to a part of the car park where you can just, there's loads of space and you can just easily abandon your vehicle. If you're not very good at operating a car, if you're not very good at parking, then don't try and maneuver into a space just because you're near the bloody door, you lazy article. Judgmental. Moi. What was I saying? So I got my delicious monster, £2.50, but I also got two little plants to replace the fairly obviously knackered and dead ones in the Chatsworth pots. And they were £1.20 each, or 2 for £2. So there you go, £4.50 spent, and I am planted up, and it started to rain. And look at the sky there, darlings. Look at that sky. Yeah, more rain coming, I think. So what's the plan now? It's now just after 1 o'clock. Get home, soon be lunchtime, but job number one when I get home, well, job number one, sort the plants out, get today's video editing finished off, get the video uploaded, make some lunch, go to work, sorted. Oh, don't even think about pulling out on me there, Mr. Red Astra. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I hate going into town. I'm all old and set in my ways, and I don't like anything that disturbs my routine. You know, unless it's a nice something like going to the Heights of Abraham, something like that. We don't mind that. Or going to Gulliver's Kingdom or Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach. But Chesterfield Town Centre doesn't equate with any of those things. Right, I will see you when we are back at home, darlings. Oh, it's properly coming down now, my lovelies. Dear me. Oh, and have a look to your left. Hang on, I'll put the wipers on. There are now 2 seemingly abandoned motorhomes. Okay, darlings, we are home, and meet Maurice. Isn't it cute? And also say hello to 2 new friends. I can't tell you much about them other than that they were £1 each, and they fit in the pot. Oh, and last but not least, this is my little treasure from the discount bookshop, and my little treat to myself for having to go into horrible town. I rather love Michelin. When I was racing, I used their tyres. When I had money, Michelin used to tell me where I should eat, which I found very helpful indeed. And they do a good map. I haven't had a road atlas for ages and ages and ages. So for a couple of quid, I thought that I would treat myself to this, and it is fabulous. And the reason that I like Michelin when it comes to maps is they kind of go over and above. They will, here's one for example, they will, if a road is a particularly scenic drive and worth a detour to find, then they highlight it in green. So that's really, really useful. So there you go, that bit of coast road there. All of these roads here on the outskirts of Snowdonia. That's the Horseshoe Pass there again. So yeah, I find that really useful. So I love a map. I know everybody does everything online these days, but I have a bit of an obsession with maps, so I'm delighted to have this. And I love the fact that it's Michelin, and I love the idea that I can look at an area, roads that I don't know, and Michelin will say, yeah, head out to this road, it's absolutely stunning, you'll enjoy it. And of course that means it'll be worth filming as well. So there we go, there we go. Right, so I need to get the video edited, and then while that's uploading, I'll make some lunch. Okay, darlings, you now join me at work, about to go home. This video has not gone to plan. It's not gone to plan at all. I'll tell you what I was thinking. What I thought was, nothing else kind of film worthy or interesting happened during the day. I can't remember the last. I think what was the last thing I filmed? To be honest, I spent most of the afternoon on the phone dealing with various things and having a chat with Sean. And Daisy. And so what I thought, well, I filmed a load of stuff in the cottage over the last week. I filmed a bit of driving to work and driving home yesterday. So what I'll do today, for the rest of the video, I'll take all of my filming gear to work, and I'll make a video in the restaurant. It was absolutely dead last night. It was going to be dead again tonight. We had no bookings, so I thought, yeah, I'll make a nice little film. So I'll do some stuff for the video, but also I'll make a nice little promotional film for the restaurant's social media, because I look after all of that. So took my gear to work, and basically all bloody hell let loose. The restaurant was heaving, literally full tonight, and it all kind of happened concentrated into 2 hours, and as I say, no bookings. This all happened completely out of the blue, but by surprise. It was all walk-ins, all just walk-ins. 6:30, everything just started going mad. But honestly, it was just 2 hours of total non-stop head down, arse up. Right, I'm going to listen to a bit of The World Tonight on Radio 4. Here we are, my lovelies. That lovely feeling of being in the still blackness of the peak, and we're about to see dear old Windy Bum. Again, I'm glad to be home tonight. This long COVID is knocking me about a little bit, but hey ho, live stream time, catch up with all you lovely people. My favourite part of pretty much every day. So, wish you all a safe and peaceful night. Have the best day that you can tomorrow. Oh, bugger, I forgot to put my bin out. And take really good care of yourselves. See you next time.